Bouncing around the 32-yard line, a 41-yard punt. And Lawrence reaches the 35. Trayvon Van once more red-black colors. Ryan Rashog will have a report on the Eskimo running back when we come back.
Introducing the Nissan Qashqai. The agility of a car, the versatility of a crossover. That's Qashqai.
You got 10 seconds. Time to find your ideal hotel. Just type in where you want to go. And with 2 clicks, you select your check-in, your checkout dates, and search. Hotel Trivago.
Cracker Barrel. Now this is cheese.
Red Blacks last year, there were the numbers, including a 6 for 36 stat line in the Grey Cup. Now an Eskimo, and with more, here's Ryan Rashog.
Yes, Chris, Eskimo head coach Jason Moss recalls when he first met Trayvon Van a couple of seasons ago when he showed up in Ottawa. Was very impressed with not only the athleticism, but his work ethic off the field as well. Said he's a real student of the game, spends hours and hours studying, and was thrilled to get him back here in Edmonton under Moss's tutelage. He said that Van is a player that, without question, has all of the tools needed. The only thing he does not have is experience. But now the opportunities come his way. He's going to get that. A big part of how much they can use him, though, Chris, will be pass protection. If he can hold up that end of the game, he'll stay on the field and get more touches.
Has to carry the load without John White, who suffered an ACL injury, and this is what he does best. He has a different gear and close to a first down before he is tripped up, but looks like it is a 10-yard gain.
Yeah, different gear can make you miss in a real small area. Like, he doesn't need a lot of room and can make good tacklers miss. He can cut on a dime. And when Ryan talked about the experience factor and the lack of it for Trayvon Van,
it's time to fake the Van, and Riley gets wrapped up and tossed down. There's Arnaud Gascon-Nadon with his first sack of 2017 after 6 last year.
when you're talking about a lack of experience for their tailback, it's in that protection area, recognizing blitzes. Now, he's just a play-action guy here. So it's Trayvon Van on play action. He does his job, executes his assignment properly. But that experience is where they're watching to make sure that Trayvon Van can pick up blitzes. He's tough enough to do it. He's willing to do it. It's just a matter, can he recognize it? And we'll watch it here tonight.
Cause for concern here as Antoine Pruneau has had to take a knee. Go through all the changes in this red-black defense. Of the starting defense in the 2015 Grey Cup game against Edmonton, Pruneau and Jarrell Gavin's really the only 2 regulars that remain.
Adam Berger will come in for him at SFU, former Calgary Stampeder, and the backup safety. Pruneau, the 4th overall pick in 2014, and started out as that linebacker tweener.
Kind of had a breakout game against Edmonton in his rookie year with a 10-tackle game. It's 2nd and 13. Over the middle, and the ball nearly picked off. Bowman couldn't make the catch, and Claiborne almost had a shot at it off the deflection.
How about the veteran Mike Riley saying, okay, let's see, which guy just got hurt for Ottawa? Oh, that's the safety, and he lines up right here where I put the X. Okay, well, where are we going to throw the ball just to see how the new safety and Adam Berger reacts? We're going to throw it right there, right at the X.
Sean White to punt. Angling this. A couple of option pass to Jay Johnson, who gets surrounded. A 47-yard punt and no return as Calvin McCarty led the special teams unit downfield.
Targeted 34 times. That's first in the league. He's got 25 catches, also leads the league coming into this week. Now there's, players or coaches and teams have games in hand, but coming in, Greg Ellingson, the leading receiver in the Canadian Football League.
Starts the night 81 yards short of 4,000 in his 5-year career. Hand off, William Powell got something left side, and Powell will scamper for a first down.
And we showed you what happens when occasionally even the best in the business drop one, and Ellingson dropped one early in this game, the first series, down the seam, but he's got that mental toughness too, which is why he's taken his game to a new level over the last couple of years. I'm not so sure if I'm picking a receiving corps to build a team right now, he might be my first pick.
Again, this time nothing doing for Powell. We talk about Greg Ellingson, and we asked head coach Rick Campbell about the league's leading receiver.
There's a lot of guys that can make the catches they're supposed to make, and then there's a handful of guys that make the hard contested catches, and Greg's one of those guys, and he's been doing it for us again this year, and we're sure glad he's doing it.
He's the target here on 2nd and long. 6 receivers out. Harris downfield. Ball tipped and falls incomplete.
A couple of red-black receivers in that same flight pass of the football. That's not usually how you want to run your passing scheme. You want to have the separation. 3 receivers to the field here. And just take a look at what Trevor Harris is dealing with when he goes to throw this. Deontay Spencer's in behind, and you see Ellingson right there too. Pretty tight together.
Good move by Maher, 56-yarder. And here's Kendall Lawrence trying to get outside. And Lawrence up to the 30-yard line before he gets tripped up. Good to see that Antoine Pruneau back in the lineup. He's upset, thought he might have been clipped on the play.
I thought Patrick Lavoie was going to get a huge hit trying to fight for contain there. But he did a nice job of containing it. Look how he hustles to try and get leverage, seeing that there's a guy coming around the outside for the Edmonton Eskimos and Andrew Liu.
Bruno, the special team tackle. Edmonton with the ball at the 30. Fake to Van. Riley guns it. Bowman has it separated from him on a big hit. And now Bruno is shaken up again, this time clutching his right wrist.
Yeah, that hurt him.
Or elbow.
Boy, he put it in there, though. He stepped up and made that hit, separated the football from Darius Bowman.
So checking the left elbow of the red-black safety.
You're right. He kind of went from his wrist to his elbow. It may be a stinger that he took, where you just kind of lose feeling in that arm for a few minutes. But that's tremendous safety play, not to worry about your own self. Just stepping up. He got his head down out of the head area, so he wasn't going to take a penalty. Didn't care for his own well-being and stepped in there and made a big hit to separate the football. Bruno's just getting more frustrated that he's got to come out.
That's been a tough first quarter.
Tough guy, though.
So he's been involved. Adam Berger is back in. 2nd and 10. Eskimos from their 31. Pocket collapsing, flag down, and Bowman gets Gets drilled after unable to bring the ball down. Claiborne with the hit, and been a tough first quarter for Darius Bowman as well.
Well, they're testing the middle. I mean, Mike Riley is going right after the middle. This time they...
Illegal block, hands to the face. Edmonton, number 61. That penalty's declined. Third down.
Joel Figueroa, the left tackle.
Again, they're going after the change and just testing Adam Berger at the safety spot. And Berger takes the first one, which was Brandon Zelstra across the post pattern, and it's left to Claiborne in the second one.
Fourth straight punt there in the first quarter for Edmonton. Good boot to James Johnson from his 30. 49-yard punt and return of about 13 for Johnson. CFL on TSN continues tomorrow. Clash between the Lions and Tiger Cats. Action gets underway 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific across the TSN network from Tim Hortons Field.
Lions have been on a roll, but this could be a bit of a trap game for them. I think that Hamilton team is, first of all, well coached. They've got a great quarterback in. They're good players that need to find a way to gel. We'll see if they can do that against the Lions.
Kind of like what happened to Calgary.
Yeah.
Tonight. William Powell off the right side up to the 47-yard line, has around 5. Like to keep William Powell healthy. Week 1, 5 carries, 29 yards, but left early. And again, they thought he'd be back last week for the Argo game, and at the last minute they had to go with Moses Madu. Second and 5. Pass to the sidelines. It's going to be short of the first down. Like Jake Hardy, the catch. And it's going to be 3rd and 1.5 to 2.
Well, real nice tackle there, because Jake Hardy knows it, that if he's not going to run his route, and sometimes you don't have a route that takes you to the first down stick by design. You want to make sure your teammate can get past there, and it's in layers. He was the underneath layer, but he's upset with himself for not turning the corner and trying to get that extra yard.
A couple of years ago, Kendall Lawrence was second in all-purpose yards in the CFL, almost 2,800. Big boot by Maher. Lawrence from the 10. And up to the 15-yard line, a 48-yard punt by Maher on what looks like the final play of the opening quarter. And indeed it is. Well, defense stout. A low-scoring first quarter, but we've seen that early in the season, and the offenses just take a little time to get warmed up. Red Blacks with the lead after 15 minutes.
TSN CFL Fantasy wants to put you in the GMC. All season long, you can set your roster and go head-to-head with CFL fans and the CFL on TSN panel.
This is no easy task.
Sign up at cflfantasy.tsn.ca to win great weekly prizes, including the grand prize, a trip to Ottawa to watch the 105th Grey Cup presented by Shaw.
Touchdown!
TSN CFL Fantasy. Set your roster today.
For the past 8 years, Kraft Heinz Project Play has helped communities across Canada build better places to play.
When I first saw the kids run onto this new beautiful field, it felt amazing.
This really puts it over the top and really allows this community to grow in great ways.
It's not a better place to play. It is absolutely the best place to play.
For the chance to win $250,000, nominate your community today.
If we can do it, you can do it.
Well, the defense rules in the opening 15 minutes, and if you like offense, you might want to blame Glenn Suter for what we saw in the first 15 minutes.
Listen, in our game last night, we did a promo for this game tonight, Ottawa, Edmonton, and I said, hey, with all the weapons offensively on the field, we could see a high-scoring game. I don't want to get the defenses there fired up. Well, Mike Benavides, the defensive coordinator for the Edmonton Eskimos, texted you and said, hey, tell your partner he just got the defenses fired up. And they played that way in the first quarter.
Right to that, right?
He's always fired up on the sidelines. Held Montreal to 272 net yards last week. And he likes what he's seeing early. But so does Mark Nelson, I'm sure. His defense on the field. Here's Riley. Throwing it out to flat for Van, who is a good receiver. And steps out around the 14-yard line.
Yeah, when you're stalled offensively, that's the key. Just, try and have that success on first down, get you in second and medium, one play at a time, and get back into that rhythm and put a few first downs together and build that confidence.
Stat that got my attention. Last game for the Eskimos, they only had the ball for less than 4 minutes in the first quarter, yet they won the time of possession decisively against Montreal. There's Corey Watson, and that's a good way to celebrate your 100th CFL game. An 8-year vet who has battled through a lot of injuries, plays game number 100 and has an 11-yard first down catch.
Yeah, started his career in Winnipeg, and best year was back in 2011. He's had some injury issues too that he's battled throughout his career, but nice catch there.
Gavin's the tackle. First down, Edmonton, 31-yard line. Van kicks it outside. He's got that speed to the edge. And then gets bounced out by the corner, Jonathan Rose.
This is the cut I'm talking about with Trayvon Van, that, I really believe that he is going to be a back that is a breakaway guy, that once he gets that experience, as Ryan mentioned on the sideline, he's going to make some big plays, make people miss, and rip off some 20, 40-yarders, things like that. He's got that first move.
Back to him on 2nd and 3. Plows across the 40. Close to the first down. Taylor Reed is there, and a helmet popped loose.
And Jason Moss, a former quarterback, is not one of those coaches now that sort of abandons the run. He understands and likes the balance. That coming in, they were averaging just shy of 100 yards a game rushing the football. Of course, Mike Riley adds to that total.
It was Avery Ellis that has to buckle up. It is a first down. This time they'll fake to Van. Riley has time, gets hauled down. Jump ball for Zylstra. Incomplete. And is there a flag, as it looked like a high tackle on Riley as he let it fly?
Major foul, roughing the passer,
yep.
Ottawa. Number 98, 15 yards from the previous line of scrimmage, automatic first down.
And that is the Temple product, Avery Ellis.
Take a look. Initially, Mike Riley had tons of time, and then when he goes to finally step up, Avery Ellis gets his hands up in his grill, up in the face mask, and he called every time. Riley disappointed it wasn't complete.
Well, almost every time.
Yeah. Good point.
Van straight ahead, and he will bulldoze to the 51. About 3 on that carry inside.
Yeah, let me rephrase it. Should be called every time. And was on that last play. And Mike Riley's still trying to get focused.
Second and 6, Watson in motion. Van stays in the block, but the pressure's on, and they get to the quarterback. Taylor Reed as they blitz the middle linebacker, and he gets home.
Now, was it Khalil Bass coming off one edge, Taylor Reed off the other? There's Reed and Khalil Bass coming off the top. Now, Trayvon Van's going to step up and initially take Taylor Reed with a good block and pass protection there. He's got his man. Now Reed gets the sack, but only because Khalil Hill from the backside got to Riley first.
Fifth straight punt for the Eskimos. White to Johnson. Jay Johnson contained there on good special team cover by Nate Ajay. It's a defensive struggle here early at Commonwealth.
Looking for a hotel that fits your budget? TripAdvisor now searches over 200 sites to find you the hotel you want at the lowest price. Grazie, Gino. Find a price that fits. TripAdvisor.
At GoDaddy, we're here to help Canadians get online.
Maybe you've got a business.
Or a great idea to share.
Or all of the above. We can help. At GoDaddy, customer support is 24/7, 7 days a week.
We understand your time is important.
We'll get your questions answered promptly.
The support is free, including the call.
Call me.
Call me.
Call me.
Get a 1-month free trial of Website Builder now at godaddy.ca.
Well, each team's taken a turn in dominating the season series back in 2015. All Eskimos in the first meeting. Matt Nichols in the second game led Edmonton to a win, and then in the Grey Cup game, Mike Riley, the Grey Cup MVP, as Edmonton beat Ottawa last year. A complete reversal of form. Not sure if we're going to get 82 points in an overtime game here tonight. Henry Burris made it 2 in a row in August, and then in the snow in the Eastern Final. It was Ottawa over Edmonton on their way to the Grey Cup. Jason Moss on the losing side in all 6 games. I think that's why he's shaking his head here. Maybe he's shaking his head about Brad Sinopoli getting loose. Taken down by a former Red Black, Brandon Thompson.
Nice read and route run here by Brad Sinopoli. He's just going to get inside position on this post route. Make a nice catch with 27-yard gain in a small window and some yak yards after the fact.
5th in the league in receiving coming in. Powell reversing, and he's in trouble as Kwaku Boateng brings him down for a loss. Rookie out of Laurier.
Euclid Cummings got a good push there too and played in the Ottawa backfield. He reestablished the line of scrimmage, pushing it back. And Boateng get there, but Euclid Cummings with the good push.
Red Black back in 2nd and long. 5 receivers over the middle, open man, and Dominic Grimes has his 3rd catch of the game and a big first down.
Nice catch, and Ottawa's got something going here in this series. Right now, Edmonton is just relying on their 4-man pressure. Now, Mike Benavides, the defensive coordinator, can get away with that because he's got a great D-line with Odell Willis and Howard coming off the edges and Euclid Cummings among the Sewell inside. But right now, Trevor Harris is finding some holes.
I'm replacing the injured Gerard Carter. Play action fake, and it's Sinopoli again. And down to the 35, he's got a first down.
Jimmy Elizondo, the offensive coordinator for the Red Blacks, is picking apart that zone, finding the soft spots in the zone. 4-man pressure means that Edmonton's going to drop all their linebackers into coverage. And right now, Trevor Harris has found the answer.
Catch by Sinopoli gives him exactly 3,000 yards in the CFL. Harris threw as he was being dropped And it falls incomplete.
That's what defensive coordinator Mike Benavides relies on. That sooner or later, that D-line is going to get there, even if he sends 3 or 4.
That time it was Armando Sewell, who had 11 sacks last year and a sack in each game against the Red Blacks. Just 2 for 7 tonight. They came in 3rd in the league in second down conversions. Harris, corner route, jump ball for Ellingson. Got it! And to the cone, touchdown! Oh, that's vintage Greg Ellingson.
His head coach said it on camera that there's a lot of receivers that make the catches they're supposed to make, but our guy and Greg Ellingson makes these catches routinely. It's contested catches. He wins the battle for the football in the end zone. 35-yard touchdown for 82.
Not many receivers in the CFL better at high pointing the football. Over Arjun Colhoun. And Ellingson has his second touchdown catch of the year.
Yeah, Colhoun took a little bit of a gamble coming underneath that.
Well, let's see. That heel might have touched the white left heel. Was that on the chalk?
The previous play is under review by the command center.
And it may be 1st and goal at the 2.
Yeah, it looks like that heel did touch the white line. Let's take another look, different angle. Yeah, there's no question. That looks like it's on the white stripe. It'll be first down, Ottawa on the 2. Either way, great play. They give him forward progress. He may get to the 1-yard line, but that ball didn't cross the plane when the heel was on the white stripe.
After review by the command center, the receiver stepped out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It's Ottawa's ball, first down at the 1.
That'll be 1st and goal. And make it a 34-yard completion to Ellingson. Red Blacks 5 for 9 in the red zone.
Great catch.
Another one.
Vintage.
And he had a drop early.
Yeah.
We talked about Bowman.
Came right back.
Drop and Ryan Lindley and the short yardage crew are in, and Lindley will plunge ahead. Good surge. Thought he had broken the plane, and he did. So Lindley, a touchdown sneak to punch it in.
Again, a little bit of second effort, I think, off the left side. Lindley looks like he stopped here. Keeps battling, keeps fighting. Konar trying to pull him back from the goal line, and that extra surge right there, I think, is what got him to break the plane.
At the top, you could see the helmet over the line. The ball has to be, but
right there.
6 plays, 87 yards. So 1-yard sneak for Lindley, and a miss on the convert. And now Maher is 4 for 7.